Yes.
Because it's time. It's time. We're there. We're done.
Yep. Moving on.
Moving on. Exactly. Cool. I'll give everybody a few minutes to filter in here. There we go. So this is your third live this week?
Oh, yes. One, two. Yes.
Cool. Who else did you do lives with?
John and Cass in the World. And then I did one myself earlier with Natalia. Yes.
Oh, it's Natalia. Okay, great.
Yes.
I got to get those names because I went on your follow list and I was like, is this who she was talking about? And like, not all the names matched up. So I need everybody's handle because I want to just follow everybody,
Gotcha.
Yeah. And we'll just, because this is the web, like we're the web.
Absolutely.
We're the new Earth leaders, whatever. We're the ones driving the ship. So everybody connected.
Yes. Absolutely. Let us pray. Okay.
Let us pray. let us declare. Let us declare.
Even better. Okay.
Since we're the elite, as Oracle says, we are Source herself, itself, themselves, himself. I do declare we are running this thing. So that's
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And what do we call it? Margaret? Personal joy as revolution.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's it. That's all. That sums it up. But do you want to start us off? How does that resonate for you?
It reminds me of Tracy Chapman's song, Revolution. Okay. That's one of my favorite Tracy Chapman songs. Okay. It's a call to arms. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Tracy is the truth. And I like call to arms. It's like, it's arms. It's like hooking arms in arms, right? We're not fighting. We're together now.
We have to be.
We have to be. Yeah. Yeah. We have to be. We have to be. It's all of us or none of us. Like we're in it together and we're connected. We are together. There's no point at which we've been separate.
Think about it for a minute. We are descendants from Adam and Eve. So that makes us all brothers and sisters.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. We all come from the same source. We all come from the same heritage. We just are different colors of earth. That's all. That's all. So our personal joy is the revolution. Our personal joy is how everything should be organized. Because that's natural law. I was sharing with Margaret last night. I changed my hourly rate, as if you don't know, it's from $10,000 an hour to $1 million an hour. Because unless you're my friend, that's the going rate. And that means that I think of all my friends, which is all y'all here, as worth $1 million an hour. Like, because that's true. Because y'all are oracles and living from joy and seeing what we are, remembering what's really true here, that we live as one. We all want to live in villages. We want a global online village. We want local villages centering women and children. It's just a sharing economy. So it's called a gift cosmology, and it's going to be just the universal logos of the gift, and lay it all out and how we get there. Very simple. We're already there. And so the $1 million an hour is because we need a wealth transfer, right? So whether it's by donation, by creating a GoFundMe or a GoSendGo, I encourage everybody to make one, please, please, please. These are the ways of the wealth transfer, either through business or donation. And all that is going to do is seed our joy. That's all it's meant to do. And then there's the revolution, which is not bloody, which is not a fight. It is just joy spiraling out of each one of us.
Absolutely. And if we don't see it, then that's a problem, okay? Because we have been taught from childhood that we were less than. So we don't consider ourselves, even me, to be able to say, oh, I qualify to, for this $1 million, an hour. If
Yeah.
so, we have to feel ourselves to be worthy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 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 And we are. No one is above us. There's no better than. There's no better than. So we're all, it's like worth. I almost just like I want to get rid of that word because it's a measure of worth outside of our own inner knowing. It's like I don't want to think about worth when I'm just like, I just want this. Meaning life source wants what it wants through me. It's just whatever joy is, right? And I don't have to prove myself to an external authority. I am the author. God is the author through me. It's me. So the measures of worth, it's like throw it out. I'm just going to use this pretend idea of money for a while to use the old system to start to measure it according to the old system. Because you're not going to find let's say, more joyful people to be around than us. You're not going to find people who have more, like, if the people who've been unlocked, right? I was talking to Oracle how she like unlocked me. She had created this scroll to unlock the others with scrolls, which is all of us. And I was like, "You're the MVP. You're the real. It should be like 50 million for 30 minutes." Just because you he's like, it's like let's just start to put these measures out because we need to because those of us who are free, who are living in joy, what's more valuable, right?
See, that's a word there. It's subjective. Free. Okay. Free from what? We're not free from the politics, the environment, in general, and the world around us is so much.
Yes. But
Okay.
but 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 we just declare ourselves free in this moment. Where is
Okay.
all that,
Okay.
right?
Okay. In
And
this moment.
in this
Okay.
moment, right? And it's like, because what we do is we recreate it. This is my job as a psychologist, right? It's just like people were recreating the world and recreating their fear and their limitations by themselves. It's only a mental prison. The whole thing is just a mental prison. Yes, it's a prison, but it ends up being only a mental prison. So as soon as we're free, we free ourselves. We see that none of it's real. It's over. And we do that individually first, and then it's just like poo, 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 like popcorn, you know?
True. But without purpose and vision, it won't happen.
Totally. Although here's my question for you. Because what I've noticed is everyone has natural purpose and vision. So when the limitations are dumped, then it's like, well, what do you want? Just like a baby, like we were saying, when a baby's born, it just moves toward fulfillment. Every baby just moves toward fulfillment. Their vision is like, I want to play with this cup as long as I want to play with it. And its purpose is always expansion, is always learning and growing, right? So you're a seed. I'm a seed. We're all built to create the Garden of Eden, literally. And so
Absolutely.
your purpose, your vision is there. It's in you, and it literally is just whatever brings you joy. It's whatever you enjoy. So that's what I want to know. That's what I want to talk about. Is like, what is your, because when we've talked in the past, it's like you are a free being. You are thinking big.
Right. Right.
You are like, let's go all the way. So
Yeah.
in me, so it's like, well, I want to talk to Margaret, and I want to know what your dreams are, because you're daring to go all the way to like the full vision, the full purpose, the full joy, and that's why you should be $1,000,000 an hour.
But it was a process for me to get to this point.
Yeah, tell us
It
your
didn't
I want to
happen
know your story.
overnight.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so when I grew up in a dysfunctional home, okay, my mother was schizophrenic. She had, at that time, it was two of us, my older brother and me. My younger brother wasn't born yet until after I left. So when I was 3, she sent me to live with my father, who was a Baptist minister, and he abused my stepmother, and myself. I don't know what he did to my mother. I don't know, because she's now dead. She was institutionalized for the rest of her life after that. Okay. And my brother had to be the one to do that, which is why uh he suffered from anxiety, and so he went through a lot in his life. We all did. And my little brother, he ended up being adopted by a foster family, a wonderful family, and I'm happy for him. But none of us are close, because of all these things that transpired. you know and then my older brother, he basically, ostracized me along with all the other family members, because you're bringing in an illegitimate child, and you're a minister, and but you're the devil, okay? And so I have to overcome all this stuff. And when he tried to shoot at me, because he was beating my stepmother and I threw an iron, when he was going to the bedroom, I knew he was going to get the shotgun. So I was smart enough to get out of the house. Otherwise, I would have been a statistic like Marvin Gaye. But anyway, here we are today. So I use my and my intuition to know. It tells you, get out of Dodge, because something's getting ready to happen. And a lot of times we'll get these signals or signs, but we will ignore them. And what happens, the next step, is not good.
Totally. But this is it. It's like your body, your intuition, your senses will take you right out of trouble. It'll just do it every time. But we've been conditioned to ignore it. So what you didn't. You just walked right into more freedom there.
Absolutely. Into the streets where I was homeless, but that's okay. I came out of there alive. If I had stayed in my father's house, I would have been dead. So, you got to decide quickly. So my joy came when I left that house. Okay.
Yeah.
That's when I met joy, even though I was homeless. Sometimes you can be the most happiest when you have nothing. Think about it, because when you have all these things, then you have to maintain them. You have to, pay all these fees every month and keep the track. The less you have, the less stress and the more joy you have.
In this world, absolutely. When we are all living in a village and all communally and everybody's brother and sister and sibling, then it'll be a whole different story. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Tiny little cottage, best, keep it real simple.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Less to clean, less to maintain. And if you need to move quickly, because I've moved 8 times, then you can move wherever you want with little or nothing. Okay?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Exactly. And you're just following whatever the best is for you. You don't have no compromise. You just do what's best for you. That's good. That's where we start. Yes.
Yeah, because my stepmother was a hoarder. Okay, we all have our issues. I don't go there, because all the stuff she had to deal with my father, if that's all she was, that ain't, that she had to find some way to cope with all that stuff she had to deal with. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, what was my point I was going to make? What was the point?
Just not having anything and hoarding. Yeah.
Right.
Like
the hoarding.
Yeah.
The hoarding, it takes away the space. Okay. To breathe, to move. Yes. And it's stressful. It causes stress, and it just lingers in your body, and then you're wondering what's going on. It's because you got all this crap in here that you don't need. Let's get rid of it. If you have something sitting and it's got dust on it, that's a clear indicator. I can get rid of this. You can take that to the Salvation Army. So somebody else that needs something like that can use it. Yes, and that way your family don't have to go through all of this crap when you die. Okay? When my mom and dad, when they died, oh my God, all the stuff I had to go through, and you're already broken up because they're gone. And then you're going through all this stuff, and it's like, oh my God, what's going on here?
Right.
So when I got all my stuff together, I was like, I'm coming to Alaska, and this is my last place. I don't care what happened here. This is where I'm going to stay. Okay?
Right.
I started getting rid of all that stuff, everything. And it felt so good to get rid of it, because then my load was so much lighter. And I felt feeling joy again. Okay?
Yes.
Getting rid of things that's no longer serving us. Okay?
Yep.
People, things, and as you start getting rid of all these things, you feel light, you feel free.
Yes.
Free, like we was talking about. Okay?
Yeah.
We all deserve freedom and joy. Want freedom and joy. Why hold on to this people or things that are killing you, that are hurting you? For what?
For what? For what? Exactly. The only thing we all want is freedom and joy. And so that's it. And then any money, like the whole $1 million thing, is literally to just seed my joy, which is all of our joy, which is like, it's just all for fun. It's just all so we can be in a village together and hang out, and I can go visit you whenever I want, and you can come visit me and wherever, like that we are individually free, and then at scale, that's it. That's all. That's everybody. We all want the same thing. It's so not complicated, and we have to just start with ourselves. So how about now? Do you feel joyful in your life? And then I want to know what just would bring you more joy. Like, I love, it's exactly what you say. Like, we pare all the way down so that we can hear ourselves. What is actually true? And then we just follow that joy. But what I notice about being, right, and this is, again, goes back to like little kids, is that we keep wanting more. And it's not stuff. That's the only option we had in a consumerist culture that tells us that, that we're empty and that we're worthless. And then hoarding becomes a way to fill that hole. But if we don't believe any of that shit, it's all ours. It's like there's no ownership. So if there's no ownership, and because there isn't, and there's no borders, and there's no countries, and there's no limit, I want to know what your joy is.
My joy, okay, will be to get my Social Security to start. Okay, my pension to start.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily have to have a tenant, but it would be good to have a tenant down there for the extra income, because I put all the money into the renovations to do that, since I had to buy a 5-bedroom house to come here to Alaska. That's all that was available in the area that I wanted to live. I just wanted 3 bedrooms. That's it. Why I need 5? Okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Okay. We have to make the best of our circumstances. Whatever hand we're dealt, whether you're playing spades, whether you're playing poker, whatever, play it to the best of your ability. Come with your A game. Okay.
Facts. NetFA calls it, living on 10. True self. All the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. So I'm gonna keep going with and what else? Because it's like so let's start with, like, I'm writing this thing, right? So it's like we all I'm just like decreeing we all get to live, and I start with myself, right? I want to live wherever I want to live, period. And not just one place. So if you had the pick of the world, where would you hang out? Would you travel? Would you have a home in Alaska and somewhere else?
I haven't even ventured out from Alaska. So I should do that, because the main things you want to see if you come to Alaska would be like the Denali National Park. That is amazing. And you want to take a cruise around the, you got the inner and the outer, whatever you call it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. And it's so beautiful here in Alaska. It's just breathtaking. So I wouldn't really mind. I would prefer to be near the water, honestly, because I have so much trauma and everything from my entire life and work and all of that.
Yes.
You want to just take all of your troubles and everything and just lay it in the water. It helps with healing. It's just so
100%.
calming. Okay.
Yes, exactly. So I think most people would live on a coast. I think most people would live near the water, like the ocean or a lake, or that there's something deeply remembered, deeply ancient for all of us in that. That it's healing, it's healthy, it's natural, And of course we all, as I say many times, all of us, all 8+ billion of us, could fit in a 1,200 square foot home of our own, and all fit in the state of Texas. So there is nothing
I can't live in Texas. I'm sorry.
No.
We've
Who
been
would
there,
want to
done
live in
that.
Texas? Sorry.
I don't know.
I'm no shade. No shade.
No
No shade. We
shade.
got to live where we
Been
got to
there,
live.
done
No
that.
shade. But, it's hot. I can't. I need to temper it. I like a certain latitude that I do well with, although I like to travel everywhere. So, and I've had some great fun in Texas. But the point is that there's more space than we could all need. There's more homes than we could all need. There's more, and so we're talking about the unlocking the real joy of our soul, of what everything we would want. That is where we're at, and that's what's going to we're going to be. Then we're going to magnetize the wealth, which is just seed funding for this gift cosmology, where we're just living in the gift. We're just living in abundance and sharing everything.
But what we must realize is, because I've traveled overseas. I worked overseas and lived 16 years, okay? So you have to live modestly. You want a Rolls Royce on McDonald's salary, okay?
Yeah.
You can't do that. We can't stretch ourselves. What is it that we need? We need to first take care of our basic needs before we think about climbing the ladder to higher goals. Okay. If you don't meet your basic needs, you can't get the $1 million. Okay.
All
period.
true, except that there's no truth to scarcity. So, meaning there's reality is abundant. We have a spell about money, that there's only so much money. But there's endless money. There's endless abundance. There's endless resource. We are source. It's just endless. So if we started from scratch, and every baby, and we are, every baby, every child is brought up where they are told you can do whatever you want to do, and here is everything for you. They wouldn't create a government. They wouldn't create Lord of the Flies. This is all mythology. It's not actually true. We're built for fulfillment. We're built for collaboration. We're all complementary in the same way every ecosystem is. It's just one of us, and we don't punk ourselves. So we just forgot. We forgot, and we're remembering that all is abundant, that source is abundant, that life is abundant. And so I totally agree with you. It's been the only real move is to be modest in order to be be joyful and free in this world, because because the scarcity story has us grabbing at Rolls Royces or whatever else to prove our worth and all this bullshit. But without all that, right? If we don't believe scarcity, then there's no need for any performance. There's no need for anything more than what we need and want, which is always going to serve everyone else. So I'm asking us to go to just unwind from scarcity. I know exactly what you're talking about. We've all bought stuff we don't need. I mean, the whole thing. It's like a pendulum of self-sacrifice and then overindulgence. We all do one or the other. But sacrifice is not needed, and overindulgence is. Both are harmful because both aren't true. A body will only eat as much as it wants to eat, and likes the car it likes. It doesn't care. A being in reality without the social story doesn't give a shit about fancy cars, or likes the car they like but doesn't care about the name, right? I still want an Italian convertible sports car.
Okay, you got it like that. Okay,
but I don't care what brand it is. I like does it function well, and I'm going to put one of Ron Armstrong, who's coming on next week. He has designs. Right, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about New Earth engineers here. He has designs for engines that last 10 million miles. Simple engines that can be changed out in a couple minutes. He has friends who have free energy devices. My friend Jason also showed me a free energy device using magnets. Things can run, the machines can run forever. We have all the designs. We have all the blueprints for a completely free world. It's all here. It's all available. There's no scarcity. We have all those blueprints, codes, medicine, wisdom, whatever you want to call it. We've got it.
I want to know is, how are these other companies feeling about that? Like GM and Ford and all these other companies.
They know they lost the game. They already know. They can't catch us anymore. So Ron, I mean, I know there's plenty of people who've lost their lives having these models. So we know that.
Yeah.
That part of the story's over. There's
Okay.
too many of us. It's over. I mean, the whole thing is the jig is up.
The
jig is up.
difference is between like the 60s and now is that we have the power of social media.
Precisely. Exactly.
Yes.
It's like here we are, and here Ron's coming on, and Oracle comes. Like all of my friends here, everybody here, right? All worth $1 million an hour. Have all the code, right? They just gave it away. They're just giving it away, and it's like, who's going to compete with like the best healing, the best designs, the best engine designs, or whatever it is, for free? Who's going to compete? How's GM or anybody else going to compete? For the pharmaceutical companies, how are they going to compete with that? They can't. They know it. So they're throwing. They can't. It's over. It's over. Okay. They already lost. Yeah.
From where I came from, that sounds too good to be true.
I know. Oh, I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it sound like a lot, but it's just truth. Like, the truth is abundance. The truth is we have these designs. The truth is everybody I've ever fucking met wants to live in a village and share everything and center women and children. Like, it's like, that's right. What we love to do, you know?
Hey, Megan, I worked for the Corps of Engineers for 39 years. Let's go. We're going to get the plans. We're going to get the plans. We're going to get the zoning, whatever we need, the licensing. Okay.
We're not referring to the law. We're not doing local zoning. I'm done. We're done. Local government, all that. It's over. It's over.
No, it's not. You gotta do this.
Okay, then you're $1 million.
That's how you get shit done. That's how you get shit done.
Okay, so then let's. I think you should. I think you should be the new Corps of Engineers manager. Because I was telling Ron he should be the chief engineer of the Corps of Engineers. I was like, Ron should be that. So, because basically we're just creating the real version of all the shit that we came from. And so it would be like, Margaret, you run the engineer, management, or whatever you want to do, whatever you would want to do. But like, you would know, you're going to know whether this engineer would be a good fit for the Corps of Engineers, and the new Corps of Engineers are giving away all their stuff for free. And so then they have a GoFundMe instead of a salary, and a defecting millionaire or billionaire dumps $1 million in there, dumps $10 million in there, dumps $50 million in there. Oracle's GoFundMe is $1 billion, and Ron gets his lab, right, or whatever else. So it's like, that's how we do it. It's just seed funding for all of us living how we want to live, which is in a gift cosmology.
I love it. Let's go. Okay.
Let's
go. Because,
okay.
I was in Israel for 2 different tours. Okay. So, about the kibbutz. Okay. And how they work together, everybody, to toil the land, whatever they're selling, all the vegetables and everything, and everybody do their part. If you can't do your part, get out and go somewhere else. Period.
I'm for the village part. But I want everybody to be doing whatever in the world they want. There's no compromise, because there's no need for compromises. There's no need for somebody to be doing the dishes when they don't want to do the dishes.
It's everybody have their assignment. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they know their role in their place.
It's self-assigned. It's like, what do I love? Because life sets it up that everybody's complementary. So whatever I love to do will complement what you love to do.
That's better. It's better.
Because it's more natural. It's actually truer. Yeah. And we don't trust it, though. Because we think that we have to be maneuvered and manipulated, because we don't know to trust ourselves, because we've been taught not to. But
right.
Look at any ecosystem. Everybody's in the right place, all complementary. And if you watch like little kids playing, all complementary. And then kids who haven't been conditioned and taught to share or taught to compromise or whatever, also complementary. We just like naturally sort ourselves into our seed assignments through joy. And to use our phrase, that's the revolution.
Wow, I want to see that in action. I'm sure, but working, come from a religious, upbringing, and then being in the military, it's like if you don't have rules, there's going to be chaos.
Okay, so it's there's still rules. There's a logos. There's but it's natural law. I don't even like the
Okay.
word law, but it's natural law.
Okay.
That's why it's cosmology. It's a universal logos of universal logic, and the universal logic is oneness and gifting. That everybody is complementariness and complementarity and gifting, and like and then there's just real natural ways that our species likes to live. We like to live in community. We like to live in a village life, basically. That's just truth. It's not something, but everything you said is so important. It's like the conditioning is there's an external authority to God. So we aren't God. There's a middleman to God, right? And then there's a middleman to always a man. There's a middleman to order, right? Instead of natural order, right? So there's this patriarchy, the authority, right? But it's like men have been colonized too. It's the story of the external authority, some separate being who's in charge. But there's no separation. And however God, me, wants to move through this body that's the truth. that's spiritual and universal law.
Yeah, but when you have this community starting off, they're going to be people coming in. They're going to need deprogramming. Okay,
100%.
and say,
we gotta start there.
Okay, because we're going to say these are the rules. This is what we're going to do, and what is your gifts and your skills based on that. Because otherwise, you're going to have some kind of dissension. If you don't do that.
The good news is we've got, like, I see the oracles here. She's like, her scrolls will just wake everybody up. I've got hundreds of hours here with myself and other healers' tools. We'll just wake everybody up from the distortion. It's really just spells. We're all just under spells, beliefs, thoughts, spells, same. And so it's a belief that, I need to compete, a belief that I'm not good enough and have to prove myself, a belief that survival of the fittest is how we, how we do it. It's like none of that's real. None of that's actually true.
I know, but these are all the things that we were taught by our parents, okay?
Yes.
And then the other thing is we are bringing things from the ancestors, okay? Like one of the sessions I had with somebody, okay? There's unresolved issues with your family members, and if they did something, they pass that down to generation, and it attaches itself to you, and you're like, what the heck is wrong with me?
Yep. 100%. 100%. Nevertheless, no matter how old it is, it's nothing more than a delusion. And we can wake up. We can wake up just like that. If we can go to sleep like that, we can wake up like that. And I've witnessed it too many times. I've just watched people wake up. And, Oracle's way is to just write the decree and decree, I am sovereign, I am Thalit, and declare it. And this is what this cosmology, I'm going to write this, I think I'm going to call it like the gift cosmology scroll or something. I don't know. And it's just like, here's who you are. Here's who I am. I declare it. I declare myself sovereign. And I declare that my life is mine to enjoy. And that this is it. This is just the way. And then there'll be some instruction about how we do that as a group. But it's really simple, because who's gonna argue with go do whatever brings you joy? Like,
who's going to tell you that? First of all.
But it's like I don't subscribe to any. I'm telling you that, and I don't subscribe to any authority that would tell me otherwise.
I love that. You just turn it off. Turn it off.
No, I don't. No, I don't agree. I don't subscribe to that. I don't sign off on the you are in charge of my life. No, that would be a no. It's a no for me.
You know what? First you're born, your parents are, okay? Then you go to a job, then your boss is. So then you go home, then your husband is, because don't forget, Adam was first, and then Eve came from, this is what
That's the
It's
story.
said, okay? That's the story.
The
That's
silliest
the
story I've ever heard, but yeah.
And this is part of the programming. That's why I don't like religion. Okay, I'm spiritual. Okay, that's why, because they use that to manipulate and control. It's supposed to be this way to keep you, on the straight and narrow. You have to do this, this, and this, and this. Okay, no, I don't have to do that, and I'm not doing that no more. Once you set yourself free, you do what you want.
That's it. That's it. That's it. And you set yourself free here. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, it was like you're like, no, I'm doing what I want to do, period. End of discussion. And that's all I'm saying is just like, now let's all go all the way. Let's all go all the way, right? All the way, because what the fuck else are we doing?
Okay. Because once you say no and you walk out, then you realize you was programmed from birth to believe something that does not exist, but only in somebody else's mind, and they shove it down your throat and say you're going to believe it too.
Yes,
no, I'm
exactly.
not.
No, I'm not. I do not. I'm exactly. I woke up like I'm deprogrammed. I'm unlocked. So, and
They
then
don't like
deprogrammed populace.
They don't like that. Because they can't control you no more. They can't manipulate you no more. Okay? And then you take your power. Okay?
Yes, exactly. And that's where we're at. We're here in our power. It's over. Here we are. We're done. We're not like who yesterday I had Helena Norberg Hodge on, who's like, she's written 3 books on local economics and localization, and she's in the New York Times, and she's just, she's like the Western woman who is in the in crowd, right? She's on the speaking circuit, and she's got everybody's number, and now I have her number. And we were just talking about how, well, now I lost my
It's all good. It's all good.
I was saying to her, because she's still sort of arguing for, like, we can't, what did she say? Something like, we can't let it collapse kind of thing. And I was like, it's already collapsed. And I said to her, the institutions are done. Like, who's getting married anymore? Nobody's getting married. Who's going to college anymore? Who's like the financial, like all the institutions are done. And she acknowledged it. She was like, yeah. And I was like, and it's a global government. We're run by one government with many faces. And she agreed, because she's been working on this for 50 years. She's been all over the world. She knows what's true. She's just not gone all the way, like in public,
Mm-hmm.
This is my point. But now she's on record as having done it. And I'm like, everybody, like, so everybody, and she's in the, the elite halls, of the, the well-privileged. and
okay.
And she is like, we need to go back to our indigenous ways. We need to go back to village life. And she's just, it's just like, is a little afraid, because everybody's a little afraid of the collapse. But the collapse has already happened, because it was all just mental. And the thing everybody's afraid of is really just all of us living in joy. It's just all of us living in the abundance and joy that is our birthright, that is natural. Like, that's the big scary apocalypse.
Wow. I'm there. Okay.
You're there. We're there.
My bag packed.
Totally. I literally have my bag ready. I'm like, when are they showing up with my private jet? Because I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Go.
I know you need some assistance, so I'm there.
Well, this is it. I'm just gonna be like, we're meeting here. You know what I mean? Like, this is it. And we're gonna have the party. We're gonna start the party here. This is how we're doing it, So I'm working on the website for the party. And I don't know. I just know that, like, there's going to be a moment where it's like, okay, it's the party. And maybe it's at the end of this scroll I'm writing. I don't know. But we're there. We're in the party already. It's already done. This is the thing we have to realize. We don't put it in a future. It's only us that create a future, of like a process of time to get to the next phase. It's like, no, it's here already. We're the creators.
That's what we don't realize, that we have, well, I do anyway. I can't speak about you. I have more time in than I have left. And I want to use the rest of the time I have left in this world to do something good, to leave the world
Yes.
better than I found it. I don't
Exactly.
have time for the BS. Okay, I don't have time for it. Period.
Exactly. We're all just done. Where it's a no, and then it's just freedom, joy. Yeah. What do we want to create? What do we want to leave for our kids? But
Our
it's also like,
grandkids,
what do we
yeah.
want? And what do we want to? What do we? Because we didn't get free childhoods. We didn't. We had a childhood in a jailhouse. So we get to relive our childhood as adults. We get to play. We just anoint ourselves Philite, anoint ourselves the deciders of this thing because we are, and then we go have fun. And whatever we didn't do.
Absolutely.
And that's the
And
healing,
yeah, we need to keep telling ourselves every day that we are worthy of this $1 million an hour. Okay. And then eventually we'll start to believe it.
Yeah,
Believe
yeah, yeah.
it.
Believe it.
Don't
Believe
think
it. Know it.
don't think it. Believe it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I like
Every
to, it's like,
time. Oh,
no, let's say, would you pay any money to talk to Elon Musk for 30 minutes?
yeah.
Well, let me say, like, I would too, in order to like convert him. But like, he's just talking about rockets for 30 minutes.
No, I
No,
wouldn't pay for
no,
that.
you wouldn't pay for that, right?
Mm-mm.
So, right, he's worth $0 an hour with what he's interested in.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say your vision of like what you would want to build, everything, like your vision for, and even just your life, like like literally, if I had it right now, and I do, it's like, here's $1 million for Margaret's time for being on the podcast. Like 100, like I would pay Elon 0 and you $1 million, at least. Right? Because what you say is valuable. What you say is waking people up.
I hope so.
That's what, and like, again, what is the value other than unlocking each other to live our joy? That's
True. That's
worth $1 million.
priceless.
It's priceless. Exactly. It goes. This is why it's like, it's arbitrary. It's like $1 million, sure, $1 billion, sure, but what you just said is exactly it. It's priceless. Our
Absolutely.
freedom, our joy is priceless. Our unlocking, our knowing our worth, knowing who we are, remembering who we are as God herself, source itself, is priceless. And our innate freedom.
We just need to be aware of our surroundings and everything that's going on around us and within us. Okay.
Yes.
Pay attention to the signs, because signs could also be people come into your path. Okay.
100%.
So again, like, you are a blessing for me in so many ways. You have no idea. Okay.
Exactly. We are such blessings to one another. We're just, exactly. It could be called the blessing cosmology, because it's literally just, we just bless each other. That's all. If we gift, bless, I'm going to definitely use that word, because that's the word. It's just blessing after blessing after blessing, And it just what you said, the signs, it's exactly like everything's. Last night I was visited by an owl. Owl's like my number one totem, my spirit. I am an owl. I'm of the owl clan.
Okay. You're nocturnal?
I'm nocturnal. I'm a little nocturnal for sure, especially these days. And I keep my head on that swivel. And I'm real. It's just like quiet, and I pounce when I'm ready. But I also, like, I grew up. I mean, always just loved owl. Owl was my first word. Anyway, owl visited me. And so I was so I walked up. I'm going to post a video or a photo of it. I was far away. I was like at my house, and I walked in bare feet. I didn't have my shoes. I walked all the way to get about 20 feet away. So we were face to face, really close. And just like you said, it was like all these signs, all these codes came through it was, and then like Oracle unlocked me, this owl unlocked me, and this scroll came through. And then it was like, everything's been, we all unlock each other. We all bless each other. Oh, I was going to say, Oracle's the MVP. She's just like like that. But we are all blessing each other, unlocking each other's codes, showing each other the sign. We are each other. We are one, talking to ourselves through each other and remembering ourselves through each other. And
And
it's
people
nothing but
don't
bliss.
even realize that. I'm sorry.
No. I mean, this is it. Exactly. We have not realized that. We have not remembered, but we are remembering. And here we are talking about it. And
Right,
here we are
right.
feeling it. Here we are feeling the
Yes,
blessing, right?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Because it's not a theory. It's not something to study. It's like, no, you bless me. I feel blessed. I feel
Right.
gifted. You help my cup runneth over.
Okay. Yes. Absolutely. Rather than running on empty, you full. Your cup is overflowing. Okay.
Overflowing.
And you send those blessings to other people, and you rise. We all rise together.
We all rise. All rise.
Okay. You all rise. Absolutely.
Yeah. we need a pulpit. But it's not a pulpit. It's not above. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Yeah.
The truth shall set you free.
The truth shall set you free. Every time. Every time. Our truth, what's true, all of it unlocked, it'll set us free and set each other free.
Absolutely. It's so simple. We overcomplicate things. Okay.
100%. It's amazing how much we overcomplicate things. It's incredible. It's the simplest thing in the whole world. Like, it's living simply. It's all just love and blessings. We all just move toward fulfillment. Like, we're really simple creatures in the end.
Yeah. When we realize that and keep things simple, we don't have no stress, anxiety. All that stuff is coming from the outside. Okay. Leave it
Yeah.
out there. Don't bring it in.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know. We don't know her. We don't know her. We know anything about her. Yeah, we know freedom and joy and play. That's what we know. I don't know about the suffering. Suffering is not real. Suffering.
We cause ourselves to suffer by the decisions we made. Okay. The decision I made yesterday impacting me negatively today. So today it's like, no, I'm not going to do that tomorrow because I'm not going to cause myself to suffer unnecessarily. Why do that? Sometimes it comes from self-sabotage, really, because you've been treated like crap all your life and that's all you are used to. And that is so sad. You know what I'm saying?
Sad. It's heartbreaking, and
It is.
it's over. It's like, I'm not doing that to myself anymore. And however many generations did it to themselves, and we did it to ourselves in globally and universally. No, we're done. We're not doing suffering. We're not doing drama. We're not doing victim. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
No, we have to call the shit out when it happens.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, it ain't gonna get no better.
Yes.
Okay, call it out.
Call it out.
And set yourself free. Free? Why should you be held in bondage? Why should we held in bondage while somebody else over there enjoying their lives, living their best life while we suffering and in despair?
Exactly.
No sense. It don't add up.
It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. It's not good math. It's not truth. It's not how things work. It's not a real cosmology. It is a lie. It is all lies.
It is, because we don't think we deserve better. That's why. And we get so comfortable in a rut, and we feel like, oh well, there's nothing else that I have. This is my fate because I chose this. Because my mother used to say, if you make your bed hard, roll over. No, Okay, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna get me a new bed. Forget that.
Get a new bed. That is it. That's it. Exactly. Get a new bed. You're in charge. You're in charge. You do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and there's all these subtle stories of limitation. Nonsense.
Because our parents, they settled and they suffered. Don't mean I have to suffer.
No.
That was you. Okay, I deserve better.
I deserve better. And I don't even have to deserve better. I'm not earning my better. I'm just gonna go that way. I'm
That
not going to
is.
prove myself to you or anybody else.
We don't have to.
No.
Because you said we're sovereign, so we don't have to do that. We don't settle for less than you're willing to give. Okay? Don't do that. Because then you done gave your power away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. We give it away. It's not taken from us. And so it's over. It's like we're not doing that anymore. We don't have to do it to survive, you know. Not that we ever really did, but we didn't have the consciousness. We hadn't woken up enough collectively to know it, to affirm it for each other. We don't have to do this, you know. But now here we are, and we bless each other in remembering together. We don't have to do any of that. There is no
Absolutely.
authority.
Because again, we are brother and sister, whether you realize it or not. Because you cut your arm and I cut mine, our blood is red. Okay? It's the same color. Okay?
The same color. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's the bottom line. And the diversity of us is. I was thinking about this morning. Like I was thinking about this just in general. Like when we come from different cultures, when we come from different traditions, and even if we are different colors, like if you go back to like babies, if somebody looks different from them, they're more interested. It's like, I want to know more. I want to connect. I want to hear more. Like your ways are more interesting to me because they're not my ways. So our natural way is actually to move together, to come together. For any polarities, there are false polarities, to actually magnetize and to connect.
Look at the civil rights movement, how many people came together, black, white, purple, green, whatever. Everybody came together for a common goal, common interest. So that's how that movement was so successful, even without social media, because they networked, they connected.
Yep.
So that's the power of connection and community. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. And then now here we are digitally. We've got the chance for a global movement. Which is not even a chance. It's already done. The global movement has occurred, and it's not just rights. It's law. It's cosmological law of what is true and what is ours, which is everything. Since we are everything. This is our land. This is our place. This is our home. These are our people. It's not ownership. It's, what do we want to call it? Remembrance.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to read our some comments, Margaret. It's happening it's hopping in the comments here.
Great.
So great. Welcome everybody. It's good to see everybody. Evan, what's up? Andrea, Umar, Lisa, hi. Brandon, hi. Yep, I live 30 minutes from the coast. Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants to live near water. It's the body knows exactly what it wants. It just walks toward. It's like there's going to be a great migration where we all just go where we want to go.
That would be nice. Yes.
Yeah. And then we're free. It's like, create a home here, create a home there. We'll see what other villagers gather around us, you know. It'll just be really natural. Our bodies know exactly where to go. Some of us, and we'll need to explore, you know, we'll all just travel and sense and go, as Oracle says, pick up our codes everywhere, you know.
The other thing I like about being near the water is the sound of the water. Okay. Yeah. It's just so peaceful. You can sleep so soundly. Okay.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yes. And when the sun rises and the sun sets, oh my God, you're talking about beautiful.
Talk about beautiful. I know. I'm so lucky to live, not lucky, but I live near the ocean, and it's just like, I forget how absolutely miraculous. I mean, this realm, Earth, is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And we are going to go remember how beautiful it is and explore it together, because what a realm we've created here. It is incredible. The ocean alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even the mountains are beautiful.
The mountains. Yeah, Evan, I'm just reading. Evan says some of us are desert coyotes and snakes. Evan is a coyote. I am an owl. We, literally a coyote. And yeah, exactly. This is a desert coyote. Although, we all live together. I'm like, I'm just real curious. I have this. I got to show you my piece of art here. I have a vision of okay, so we're all free and we all go wherever we want, and that includes the animals. So if the animals are free, there's no fences, there's no nothing. I'm just curious if the safari animals and the desert animals and whatever, they all come together. So
Okay.
Yeah. So it's it's sort of like that. Tigers hanging out with coyotes, hanging out with owls, hanging out with frogs, hanging out with turtles.
Community. Boom. And see, the good thing about having a diverse community is everybody has their minds are so expansive, okay?
Yeah.
So when you put all these diverse ideas together, you have innovation, okay?
Exactly. It's the one mind, all the neurons connected. Yes.
When you try to remove that, then you end up with groupthink. Everybody think the same. Everybody say yes. When no, I don't agree with that. We should try to do it this way. But without psychological safety in the team, nobody's gonna be willing to speak up because they're gonna oh no, I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna be, whatever. So people stay quiet, but they have wonderful ideas, and that's the reason why the cemetery is, all these dreams unfulfilled, inventions, all of these things, because then the people on the deathbed said, I wish I could have did this or tried this when I was well. Now it's too late. Don't be that person.
Totally. Do it now. Absolutely. Absolutely. We all have so many codes and scrolls and blueprints and ideas and dreams that benefit everyone, because that's just how it works. And yeah, exactly. All of us unlocked. It's like unlocking inside of a brain or a supercomputer. It's like two. And exactly. It's like, I love that psychological safety which we have. It's and that goes back to affirming each other. It's safe here. It's safe here to just share. I'll create a safe space. Here's where we just share. And we just unleash ourselves. And then we'll see, oh my God, your blueprint fits totally with mine. And I can't wait to, join you in, I don't know, in Alaska or wherever. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to collaborate because we, like minds think alike. And every time I do one of those collaborations, like with you or anyone else, look what magic we create for the world. That's why I love them. Yeah, it is. Because this is evergreen material. When we're dead, future generation can see this. They had the hieroglyphics and stuff. Cause I went to, Egypt while I was in Israel and Jordan. So, they have all these scrolls and stuff. They had all that information for the future generation to be able to take that and know what they need to do to move forward. That stuff is being stripped away. Okay. So we have that. All these videos, all the writing, everything. It's for future generations to say, oh, this is what my mother did. And so, okay, this is what I need to do.
Yes. Exactly. We're it. We're the generation. We unlock it all. And it's for future generations and for our generation, for us now. That's it. We're in it. And exactly, there's no burying it this time. there's no that's over. The signal is too strong.
You know why? Because we're powerful, we're rising, and a damn thing they can do to stop us, period. All they can do is get the hell out of the way.
Exactly. I suggest you get out of the way. Just get out of the way. Just give us the billion. Give us the billions and billions and quadrillions and trillions, and get out of the way. Let's take over. And you're welcome to be here, but why don't you take a seat for about a year, and have plenty of naps and and heal and and we'll call you when we need you. But yeah, exactly. Just get out of the way.
Absolutely. If you ain't gonna be a help, don't be a hindrance. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
And
You're gonna have to
the boat's rolling. We are rolling. Like you gotta,
right.
it's you gotta get on board, And
Absolutely.
that's why it's like, yeah, $1 million. It's like it's free to talk if you're a friend and we're talking about what we're building. It's $1 million if you're if you're not yet on board. But if you're on board, it's free because that's what we're doing. We're just sharing our codes.
Yeah.
Brandon says, "Can I move in?" Haha. Yes, we're all moved in. We're all moved in.
He can cook, so yeah, he can come.
Totally. Oh, I look forward to that. I'm like, I like cooking, but it's like, for the most part, I
prefer to let somebody else
put in my
do it.
order. Yeah.
I like to eat. Okay.
Exactly. Coming with you, but yeah, it's all moving. I mean, really, this is it. It's like whoever builds the first one, I'm ready. I want to. My desire is to build in danger. It's called the Dangermond Preserve and near Point Conception here in like Santa Barbara County, that a little further south, and they have all these ranches, like these enormous ranches. The preserve is preserved, but then there's all these homes, and I'm like, oh, we just go and like buy up that land, or just it's gifted to us, or whatever. And then we just convert the houses into natural buildings, but they're all already really beautiful, and everybody.
What's the catch?
Yeah.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. There's no catch.
No fires. No, what you call those fires they have every year in California?
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, if Mama Gaia decided to do it, no problem. The world is our home, and that's just how it goes. But the homes I would build would be straw bale homes and earth bag homes that are fireproof, basically. So
love it. Yeah. Using recyclable materials is probably going to be better, sustainable for for the longer term. Okay, so
absolutely. Recycle and land-based materials that are, earth-based materials that are all breathable. They make the homes healthy. All the good things. I mean, we are so over the old architecture, this sterile. They all look like the architecture of our world just looks like pens to me. They just look like jail cells, like glorified jail cells. Cold, gray, boxy. Like it's just a little nicer prison cell.
Okay. Yeah, when I lived in Detroit, the houses were so close, you could hear your neighbor shouting next door. I mean, in the house next door. I mean, So I'm like, here you got a little bit more space between the houses, and all the houses is made differently, not box cutter. You know what I'm saying? It's like cheap materials. Like, what you thinking? Okay.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I talked to Al Hass, who's a builder up in Canada, and we were talking about retrofitting. Like all the houses we can use the framing, but just create an earthen surround, right? So that they're all, each home, and my phrase is every home's a sculpture.
I thought you mean like IKEA, like you putting IKEA furniture together.
No, like no, like a hand-built sculpture. I mean, if you want, like I love homemaking and I love home building and stuff. So I want my home to feel like a dome, that it's like arched domes with beautiful sculpted benches, and the whole thing is a sculpture. Yeah,
I like the log cabin houses. Actually, I love those. They're beautiful, inside and out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, totally.
Yes.
Well, this is it. Everybody just gets whatever design house you want.
I'm ready. I told you my bag's packed, so.
Your bag's packed. Okay, so we're all ready to go. I love it. We all got to keep that bag packed. And then it's like, well, I'll just leave this house here, and then anybody can come to this house. It's just they'll all be all of our houses.
There it is. Exactly.
So, and we just visit our family is everybody. So that's, it's like, imagine everywhere is your home, And everyone is your family.
Too easy. Okay? Keep it simple.
Keep
Okay?
it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it true. Keep it real. Yeah. Brandon says, I hate doing dishes, but I'll cook and do laundry. Okay, great. This is it. This is literally it. This is people have said, like, well, who'd take out the garbage? There's always somebody. Like, I met a garbage man who loves his life. He's like, oh, I would always take out trash. He loves it. He loves to basically clean up, right? We all
He
have
can
the things we
come.
love to do.
We need him.
We need him. We need him. We need everybody.
Absolutely. Everybody have a role and responsibility to
Yes.
fulfill.
And
as a
it's
part of the
whatever
community.
they want, whatever their joy is.
Yeah, because that's how you're going to get the most productivity out of them. I'm just calling it like it is, okay? If you want somebody to do very well, treat them well, reward them well, and they will never leave you, okay? I wouldn't.
Exactly. That's gift cosmology right there. Exactly. That's it. I mean, this is the idea. Like, productivity is like, productivity is not the point, except it's 100% would be 1,000 times more productive if we all just did what we wanted to do. Like you were saying, with like the level of innovation, the level of creativity, the level of things, the beautiful things we will build is
gardens.
Endless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Gardens, homes, temples, buildings, everything. Yeah. Because that's what we do. That's what we are all creators. We're all creative geniuses.
That's why we're here.
Yeah. Yeah. So imagine all of us unlocked. It's like we won't be able. It's like we're barely going to be able to navigate the beauty.
Okay.
It's like we have to upgrade our system to take in that much beauty and fun and joy.
Yeah, right.
Really,
we deserve that before we go to the other side. I don't know about what's over there. Okay, we deserve that now. Don't wait. Now, today. Yes. Okay.
Exactly.
We all have made sacrifices to get to where we are to now. So joy, peace is what we demand.
Declare. Exactly. We're there. Okay. We're not doing any of these old gigs anymore. It's fun time now. It's literally that. Yeah, exactly. We're there. Yes. Something else you just said was so good. Anyway, yeah, we're there. La Makoshi says, I have seen this way of community living, each trusting and flowing with what and how they feel to do in the moment. Forcing people to do corrupts their natural intuition that is part of the whole. This thing of rules and discipline are male control oriented. Exactly. And it's terrible for men too. Minding other people's business is not natural. It is fear-based. Yes. When they pay more attention to their own intuition, everything gets done by those who most want to do that thing.
Oh, who is he? Shoot, I love him.
Oh, La Makoshi, beautiful. I hope I'm saying your name right. Yeah, exactly. This is it. This is witnessed. We know it. Oh, this is what I was going to say about what Oracle says. It's like our ascension is remembrance plus expansion. It's like that's what it is. And La Makoshi is showing us. It's like I've seen it with my own eyes. It's like, yeah, and we all know it. We all know this is how it would go for free. Like we know it. Nobody's going to choose suffering. If we're just like free, it's like, here, you're Thalit, you're on your own, here, whatever you want. We're not gonna our body's not gonna naturally move toward suffering. It's gonna naturally move toward more joy and creation.
Absolutely. And repel everything else. Okay.
Exactly. That light, that shine just repels everything else. Love it. La Makoshi says, I've been seeing this since 2020, waiting to hear of others who see this as well. Beautiful. Oh, so you're seeing sorry.
It's all good.
I'm so excited. So you've been seeing, got it. Visioning. Yes. I've been seeing it too. I'm seeing it. We're unlocked. We see what's here as the veil lifts, as we see what's really true. Yes. Beautiful.
And the coming of this administration brought us to be awakened okay, that the time is now to make change. Like the girl said earlier in the video, if it's only one change you can make, that's a plus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Exactly. I mean, what the administration did was expose the real agendas, the real, like, there's nothing in service in our institutions, in our government. There's nothing that works for us. So now everybody's just like popping awake like popcorn. Brandon says, it's so beyond comprehension to think we could live freely while using our skills to do what we enjoy. It's not what we're used to, but if you ask yourself, it's like if everyone wants the same thing, everyone wants freedom and joy and to do whatever they want to do, it must be natural law. It must be what's true. It must be how we're supposed to live. I haven't found an exception. So, and speaking with Helena yesterday, and then I've spoken about Zach Bush, who I met, and who's playing the white male savior, and but he too, like, he in his soul, right? He wants this too. He's just so afraid to let go, as as white folks and men are afraid to, because they project that, like, it's going to be this rebellion. It's like, no, no, we want what you want. You want what we want, to just play and hang out. We don't want to hurt anybody. Like, we all want the same thing.
They're afraid that they're losing control. Okay, they are, because we have the power of social media and we are using our power, and that's the only way we can eliminate all of these things, okay, from occurring.
Yeah, but
by building our own community.
100%. And but it's like, what are they afraid of in us building community? They're afraid that they won't belong. They're afraid that we'll hurt them. They belong. Everybody belongs.
We don't belong. Okay, they feel like we don't belong. Okay, so that goes both ways. That means we don't want you in here. Okay, this is our space. Bye. Okay.
Well, let's say they have to earn their space, right? So
I don't know.
Okay, well, here's when let's just talk about Elon. When Elon transfers $100 billion to us, no, let's say he's whatever many millions, right? He billions. Let's say let's imagine him transferring, what is he, 350 billion or something. So let's say he transfers 349 billion to us.
Is he going to become the slave owner? Because I don't want all money and good money.
No, the only thing he's doing is seeding the gift cosmology. He's seeding the gifting. He's seeding the natural. He's seeding the opening of our freedom. There's no ownership. Like, we're saying explicitly, there's no ownership. We're just building the houses.
That's what we're saying. But when you take money, you have to have a contract. Because at the end, he can come back and say, oh, by the way, I need you to do this.
No, there's no. Okay, sure, we write that right in. There's no. It's free and clear.
Absolutely,
it's a free and clear gift, and it's a gift, right? And Evan created this gift coin protocol, which is a way to just record gift giving, right? So it's a gift ledger. It's not a work ledger. So there's no debt. It's just a gift.
I prefer that. I don't want to owe nobody nothing. Okay.
No, it's done. Oh, it's all gifts. It's all gifts. It's all free and clear gifts. No. Because that's money right now is an exchange. It's a debt. There's a zero sum in it. Gifts, it's abundance. So we just need a way to record it. And we don't really need it, but it's like to get us going. That's the gift coin idea, that we create a ledger. Elon gave Margaret and Meg $349 billion free and clear. Great. I will invite Elon to the party if he gives us. You know what I mean? Like, when it's really when, because they cannot hold the hoarding isn't working. So it's really just who goes first.
Okay.
And my invitation my invitation has gone out to Jack Dorsey, the owner of Twitter, the first who sold it to Elon. I think he's our first billionaire. He's got a real heart. So that's the invitation. But so it's all just free and clear. Yeah.
Okay.
But, so it's like then they're invited to the party because they've paid their reparations. They've paid the debt that's owed.
When we talk about reparations, do you actually think they will be paid, or have some of them been paid?
I think it's this. I think it's what we're doing now. I think it's just we create the
Okay.
GoFundMes, we create the funds, we create the account for them to put it in, and we just go. We just do it. Like there's nowhere else for them to. They can't extract anymore. The whole extraction game is over. Like it's like anybody who's trying to sell anything anymore. People are done with celebrities. They're done with all of it. They're done with the government. We're done. So they can't
Good.
do it anymore. So the
They
only
work
the only
together.
real option they have is to seed the free world.
They work
And so
together. The politicians, the
all the same.
the religious
Religious.
sector, and the what did you say? The Hollywood. They
Yeah.
all.
Oh,
Oh, and the media. Don't forget
and
the media. You got to tie them all in together.
and academia and all. I mean, it's all. Yeah. Yeah. So it's over. It's like, and so they just don't know what to do. They're just caught in that bubble, right? They're in the spell. They're in the spell of money. They're in the spell of competition, extraction, the whole thing, of not belonging, of fear. There's a spell of fear. So we create this like playful, fun life. And we're like, here, you seed us. You can come to the garden. You give us the seeds. You get to come to the garden. That's it. Yeah. So everybody comes. It's just a matter of when, you know. And but yeah, so and it's like it's reparations. It's like, yeah, we've all been harmed. It's like, and they have
Yes.
too. You know what I mean? So it's not. It's like Elon does not have a nice life. Like it's not a. You know what I mean? And like Zach Bush, he was told he was going to be president when he was a little boy. So his whole life was taken from him. It was an agenda on his life. And he just wants
That's
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just all going to play together, and they're just going to fund it. They're going to fund the party. That's all.
Okay.
All right. Lamakoshi says, I lived in a tent for 3 years because I thankfully failed capitalism school. I believe the rest I experienced living in that cocoon woke me up to this truth to how we can live in community. People new to this will need rest in order to reset themselves to a new way of living as humans. Yes. Like Margaret was saying, like, go live on the coast for a while, chill out. We're good. You gotta, just heal and rest and let yourself feel what you want to do. We all get to reset. Brandon says Substack is our pulpit now. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I noticed that sometimes when you change your environment where you're living, it changes your life as well.
Yes. Huge. Huge.
Yes.
Yep. It's huge. I mean, it's like, it's everything. It's like, I see us all just living wherever we want to live. Our bodies just like go to the habitat. It's like, I want to go see Slovenia. I have Slovenian blood. I've never been there, but I like went online and I was like, oh my God, it's like drooling at like the landscape there. There's something really
You
familiar.
you could be kin to Melania Trump, right?
Yeah, could be. I could.
Go get your money. Go get your money.
Yeah. You too. We all have these lineages, and Oracle knows about this. It's like we all have, we're owed a lot of money.
We are.
It's not, yeah.
Whether we can collect it or not is another thing.
It's being collected now. It's on now.
Good.
It's now. Yeah. It's
Good.
the transfer is
Good.
here. Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's going to be so. Oh my God! It's what revitalizes the souls of the ones who give it back. Like a little boy who stole something and has been guilty and felt bad and didn't know what to do and was afraid to come home and whatever. And it's like, it's okay, honey. Come home. It's okay. It's all right. Yes, you owe us.
Like the prodigal son.
Give it back. The prodigal son. Yeah, exactly. All the billionaires are like prodigal sons who we're just saying it's safe. It's safe to come home and give it back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's really us. It's really the women and the healers, us, that say it's safe. Yeah. And we make it safe for them. Yeah. And
E-
yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. They're so afraid that the woman, they don't want us to be in power, because then they feel like they're going to be down here subservient to us. And it's not like that, okay?
not in the slightest. No.
But with the ego, I don't see it happening in my lifetime anyway, but whatever.
Oh, I do. It's already happening. It's already men are shifting so quickly. I like being on TikTok and Substack, and I know hundreds of men who get it, who know that their projection onto us has nothing to do with reality. And then they're just going to see it. They're just going to see that it's fun, that we mean them no harm. you know.
After all, they got wives and daughters and sisters and mothers, and don't you want to support us?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Exactly.
exactly.
Exactly. And it's like Chaos and I were saying, it's like they're gonna love it. They're just gonna love it. It's all everybody's, because the natural order is so fun for everybody. So, and it's not higher, it's not over, it's not a hierarchy. It's an ordinal thing. It's just that women and children go first. And that's it. It's not like you don't get whatever you want. It's just it's the centering thing, right? We've been centering men instead of centering children. And that's how everything's backwards.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just flipping it to the natural order. Humans are the only species where if a male hurts a female or a juvenile, that male isn't like isolated, at least temporarily, if not executed. But we won't do that. we just kind of quarantine them until they get it, until they're chill, and they come back. But it's like,
Sometimes yes, sometimes no, because, for example, like my father, he told me, I asked him before he died, why did you beat us like that? He said he was beaten like that when he was a kid. Okay?
it's all
And so
exactly.
it continues to generations. If you don't get help for your anger, you get help for whatever is ailing you, you're going to keep passing it down to generation.
Yep, exactly. And we can be the ones to say, there's nothing bad about you. There's nothing wrong about you. You just did what you learned. It stops with us. We will not allow ourselves to be harmed by you. And here's who you really are. And here's what you really can do. You get to do whatever you want. Because it's the desperation and the scarcity mindset and the competition and all of that and out of pain, desperation, and fear, men just extract whatever they can, and don't and haven't reset and healed enough to see women and see everyone as more than objects for consumption to fill that hole, right? But if there's no competition, no desperation, no scarcity, it's all good. Here we are in total abundance. You can do whatever you want. You have as much resources you need. They are not violent by nature. Men are not violent by nature. They are not harmful by nature. They have just been harmed. Like I say, like there's
Right.
no such thing as a mental disorder. There is a system that is disordered, and we all have versions of that disorder, of a story of
Right.
separation and competition and division in all of its forms. That'll make everybody crazy, and it has. Yeah, but there's nothing
Yeah.
born in about that with men. Yeah, they.
But people's pain is so severe. Sometimes people have even blocked it out because your subconscious will do that to protect you. Okay.
Yeah.
And other people's are so severe that they push it down, but it comes out in various ways. And people are like, what the hell's wrong with you? You know? And they'll say, oh, I don't know. It's because of the trauma. It's still there. It's not going to go anywhere until, like you said, unlock and heal.
Unlock and
And
heal,
then you're
which is
going to
really just what you just did. It's like to not get into the story and then heal through the body, heal where it's been locked in there, and that's a really simple process. Actually, it's nothing complicated. And it's not even
But
much of a process. It's like it can really just unlock. Sorry, go ahead.
but you have to want to do it, okay? You
Yeah.
gotta want to
Yeah.
do that, okay? Until you release it, you're gonna continue not being where you could be if you do unlock it, okay? You can do so much more in your life and have so much more joy and peace and happiness by unlocking it.
100%. Yeah. Well, this is it. It's like the who wouldn't want to unlock it when they see we're all just having this great time? It's like you're gonna argue for your suffering? You're gonna argue for scarcity? No, no.
Because people feel like they don't deserve anything more or
Yeah.
deserve anything better. That's why.
Yeah. So we'll
I
we'll
felt
keep
the same
we'll
way
keep
at
reminding
some
them
time.
that none of that's true. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Exactly. It's not true.
We'll be here to remind you, you know. Uh so you can't hear me for a second. I see your faces and their testimony. I can hear you just from the picture. Y'all are loud. Full of good ideas says we are.
Really?
Okay, I hear you now. This is the moment of truth turned over the bed today. I feel you. Until they pull the plug. Can't rely on internet the way we let them build it, but spirit is always online. Love that. I'm literally in my caravan right now, packed up. They got their bag packed too. I'm living what you're saying. My dear brother said today in my moment of need, all planning is getting in your way. Love that. Lama Koshi says, and I've been living this way individually for the last 7 years. Beautiful magic. Ah, there we go. That's a good note to close on. Beautiful magic, like you said, Margaret. Magic.
Wonderful. Because that's happened to me. Okay. It's a
Yeah.
process. It's a step-by-step process. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're living magic right now. And you're a magic and blessing in my life. So
Likewise. Likewise.
all right. Well, send me that GoFundMe link. And
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's on my
you know,
list.
just is or go send go or whatever, you know. And I'll put it on the list because that's it, you know. Make whatever you want.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Uh,
much for the invitation. I sincerely appreciate you.
it was so fun. Thank you. I appreciate you too. Big gratitude, big love. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with
Likewise.
Abby. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.